I look back on being an actual older brother to my sister, Aika, and it kind of made me realize how much of an I was. Hey, I'm Sean Kaufman, and we are going behind the scenes for The Summer I Turned Pretty. The first step was reading the book, I guess. Getting used to kind of what's already on the page. I think one thing that I try to do is I go through the books and I kind of highlight every single time another character says my name. I think the best way to find out about your character is the way other people talk about them. It's the most realistic sometimes. After that, it's having a lot of conversations with the author, Jenny, who's the showrunner of the show as well. I mean, she's incredible. And she's so willing to collaborate and have conversations with me. And I really, really valued that. It really helped us find each other. Because I think it's important to remember that, like, he is a character in a pre-existing book, but I am my own actor and I'm gonna make character my own. And for us to figure that out together, like that kind of blend was really wonderful. I'm not gonna lie, a lot of the show is improvised. A lot of like small moments. Like one of my co-stars, Rain Spencer, her and I just have like a great like banter on and off screen. And I think like there's a lot of things that the directors and the showrunners were just like, hey, you guys are doing this or in the background of this, like just make something up. And we would just improv and like basically mess around with each other.
I guess I should mention, they don't exactly know we're coming.
What?
She's my second little sister, like without a doubt. I love her so much, and I've never truly felt like a prouder older brother in my life than being able to watch her like grow and like do things in this show and then outside of it. I think in true older brother fashion, she'll probably tell you that like I don't respond to her texts or hang out with her. But I don't know, I think that's just being an older brother. I love her so much and we try to hang out as much as possible. I look back on being an actual older brother to my sister, Aika, and it kind of made me realize how much of an asshole I was. I think, you know, everybody has like a kind of dream version of themselves, and I would love to have a dream relationship with my sister, but it did make me look back and be like, I could have been better here. I was an asshole to her here. I was a dick here and I could have done this better. And it made me kind of bring a lot of truth, I think, to the relationship in the show, because it wasn't just like a fairy tale version of brother and sister, like always getting along. And it was like, no, they fight and they hate each other, but it's because they love each other. I can't dance, but the dev ball was a really fun one. I do dance a little bit. I'd never done ballroom dancing, so I think that was way back in the first season. We met like once a week for like 8 weeks or something like that. All of us together trying to like get these steps down and like really get this choreography good. And it was a lot of fun. It was like 8 of us driving to like a strip mall where they had like a dance academy. And there was our wonderful like Russian ballroom teacher teaching us like intricate steps. My co-star Chris, who plays Conrad, he and I are like the exact same person, basically. So we play golf all the time, we play basketball together all the time. That first season, though, was a lot of like screwing around, because especially before the show had come out, like we could get away with more stuff. We would like break into pools and like break into places and just like have fun, or like break into like a stadium venue and like play wiffle ball in it and just like sing and dance. A lot of like just teenage camaraderie. First off, Jenny, obviously creating the world and being able to give us insight to any question we had was wonderful. But also, I gotta give a shout out to like our set deck team. Incredible. They really built like these beautiful houses and then kind of walked us through it before we started filming, and we were able to really like see all the pictures and get familiar with the space. Because I think it is tough to enter a space and be told like, okay, you have basically lived here for like 15 years. It's always interesting, like, you know, when you walk into a home, like you could probably close your eyes and you know where to hang your jacket and where to put your keys and like where to take your shoes off and all that stuff. And to kind of build that with the creative team was a very like fun character moment. I was a very like green actor. I'd only done like a couple small roles before the show, and I'll never forget that first season, how much help I needed and how much help they were willing to give me. They were so gracious. I can't talk enough about like Bo and Matt. Shout out Bo and Matt, our camera ops for the first season. Like they were incredible, and they were so nice to me when I would stand in another actor's light or miss my mark or like jump in front of a camera or not sheet my eyes or face up. Like all those small things that I had never really thought about when it comes to acting, they carried me. The first day that we shot, it was Lola, Chris, Gavin, and I. And it was the scene where we like throw Lola into the pool. I remember it was like our first day and everybody was super nervous and I didn't know what a film set looked like or a TV set looked like. And they were just like, all right, we're gonna have fun. We're just gonna let you guys do whatever. And you literally just throw her into the pool over and over and over again. And it was a beautiful summer's day. And we just ended up being kids messing around, which was like, I think the perfect encapsulation of the show. I think the ability to take my space, first off on camera, obviously, it's important to remember like to not shrink. It feels so easy when the camera's on you to just kind of like hide and shy away. But I learned to take my space like off camera. I've done a couple projects where like, you know, it's like really emotional scenes and it requires me to like go to a certain place. And I think it was very important for me that I learned on this show was when a scene like that is happening, you are not an asshole, you're not a bad person if you like don't talk to everybody that day. If you go and like set a space aside for yourself and just tell people like, hey, this is what I'm doing today and I'm gonna be in my zone. It kind of really opened my world up of like, selfish isn't always a bad thing. Chris, that's my homie. That's my homie. He's so funny. I think we just get each other. Yeah, he helped keep things light a lot. Oh God, everything. Costume pieces, poker chips, the back of my chair that says like Steven on it. I stole them. Yeah. Hang that on my wall, you know what I mean? Oh, wow. I don't even know if I can tell this story, but I'm gonna. There was a scene in season 3 where it was like a quiet scene. It was like a little like set the mood kind of thing. And we were rushing time because it was late at night and we like only had the location for a certain time. But the location was like open. It wasn't like fully closed off. It was like a hotel or something. I don't know. And basically there was these people that were pissed that we were filming that late. They were pissed. And I get it. We're loud and filming and it's a big crew. And so they start like trying to fuck with us. And so we're like on my coverage and I'm like trying to be like emotional. And all of a sudden they like will walk by and be like, fuck you, or you know, like whatever, like, oh, just talking loud. And we're like, all right, whatever, let's just get this over. And then one of them like has like a bell, like he steals the bell from like the hotel front desk or whatever. And he just starts ringing it for like 20 minutes. We're just like trying to film. We're like rolling and action. Ding, 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 ding. And we had to wrap the day because they couldn't get this guy to shut up. You know what? I'm not even gonna blame him. I get it. He's staying in a hotel. It's like 2 and 3 in the morning and there's a film crew. I'm not blaming him at all. It was just a very, very wild day. And I think we actually had to leave because there started to become some like safety concerns. But that was a crazy day. I got Chris into basketball in season 2. I'm like a lifelong Knicks fan. And of course, that was when they, lost to the Pacers also that year. And that was like heartbreak central. We would get off work and like run home and like pour ourselves some like whiskey and just like turn the game on and start screaming at the TV. Oh, that's so tough. I'd rather act alongside Jalen Brunson because I feel like if I acted alongside Aaron Judge, I would be so short. I'd be looking up like this the whole time. Brunson, I think I'm like a little taller than. So I think like, we'd be pretty much eye level.
Sean, thank you so much for your time. I really appreciate it. This was so great. I can talk ball forever, but thank you so much and really, really enjoy the series and keep up the great work. Thanks so much.
Thank you so much, man. I appreciate it. Pleasure to meet you, really.